So we are going to be working with a very, very powerful tool, very powerful ritual, which is all about forgiveness. Forgiveness. There is nothing to forgive because really at the core, we are all divine and we are all perfect again. And this is just a game. But in this game, the more that you forgive, the more that you come into peace. I'm going to say it again. The more that you forgive, the more that you come back to your peace. Because when you forgive, you liberate yourself. When you forgive, it's an act for yourself. As soon as you said, okay, you know what? I am done with this. I'm not going to invest my energy in this situation anymore. It's okay. I understand where this person is coming from. I understand that it is not my job to change them. I'm going to do the work for myself, for me and for this person. Because when you forgive the other, when you forgive yourself, you're forgiving the other. And when you forgive the other, you're forgiving yourself. So it is an act of making peace and moving on. Because when you make peace and you move on, you are creating more space for love, right? Towards this person, or creating more space for new things to come to you. And so you don't have to actually have the person in front of you to do this ritual of forgiveness. You can simply find a space that is safe, creating this inner sanctuary, going into your inner healing space and calling in this person. It doesn't have to be there physically, but you can call their energetic presence, their spiritual presence, call their higher self, and visualize that this person is actually sitting in front of you. And you can express to them how they made you feel, what were the things that you didn't like. And then after they have listened, you will tell them, I forgive you. I forgive myself and I forgive you. And I release any attachments around this situation for me and for you. And that's it. Maybe something will come out. Something maybe emotional will come out. You allow it. And you have to speak these words out loud because it's even more powerful. It's even more powerful. But if you don't feel safe by doing that, you can start by just saying it in your mind, and then eventually you will speak it out loud. And the more that you do it, the more powerful it becomes. And then you can use the Hoponopono technique, which is just sitting and speaking this mantra, which is, forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. And then you keep saying this mantra for as long as you need. And this is a beautiful ritual to bring reconciliation and to bring forgiveness and peace in your relationships and in your own life. So I hope this helps you. Another thing I would like to add about forgiveness is realizing that every experience that we have, no matter how painful, it is always in our best interest, and it is always for our greatest good, and it is always serving us, and is always helping us in our growing process, right? Everything shifted in my reality, in the way I see the world, in the way that I interacted with the world, once I realized of this important truth, which is everything that happened to us, it is not happening to us in the victim mentality. Oh, poor me. It is happening for us and through us. It is a gift of the divine just to help us come back into our truth, right? So these are just opportunities for growth. And so when you know this, it is easier for you to forgive and to realize that there is actually nothing to forgive at all. There is nothing to forgive because this is how the game works. People come to our lives, they mirror us, they project things to us, and we project things to them until we, like, for our growing purpose, right? It's like a contract, a soul contract, which shows, okay, this person is going to come into my life in my teenager times to do these crazy things to me. And you have agreed this at a soul level, at a spiritual, before you incarnated here, you agreed to bring these persons, and they agree also to come and be that mirror to you. So when we see this higher perspective, we are like, oh my gosh, this is my greatest teacher. I'm not accepting this bullshit anymore. I don't accept it, but I also don't condemn you because I know, like at a higher perspective, this is just it's part of my growing process, and I'm learning from this. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you because through your mirror, I am understanding myself better, and I am choosing differently, and I am walking away from the things that do no longer serve me, with love, with peace. And so there is nothing to forgive.